It's me, Shima, and I'm here from home. Yay, off work. And this video is pretty much because I've been feeling like, um, I don't know if you guys have been feeling this or not, but I feel like there's so much drama going on. Not necessarily with me per se, but I have friends, and everybody has these problems with like stalker type people or people with stalker tendencies or people doing like crazy things to like hurt other people as far as their personal stories. And on the news, the cops are killing these little black boys, these young black men, just killing them. So, and I just have been wondering, like, and a lot of people are like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Like, why is people acting like this? Why are people acting crazy? Like, crazier, like, than what they've been acting. And I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I have seen some crazy stuff going on. Me personally, where people are just doing, like, crazy, like, super crazy things. Like, I don't want to go down each little list detail, but if my assumptions are right, you have been noticing the same things in your life. Like, who are these crazy people around me doing crazy things? And publicly, why am I saying all these crazy things? And I got to thinking, and I remember I saw a video 6 months, 5 or 6 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. Had to been about 6 months ago. By this guy named Ra Imhotep, who's on YouTube, and he's an astrologer. 13 Signs Astrology. And he was talking about this moon that we had that only came every so often, called the blood moon. And I did notice at night, like, that moon is so red, like red. But there's some other things going on, because I think like some eclipses between the moon and Earth, I want to say. And if not Earth, then the sun. Either the moon and the sun, or the moon and Earth. And he was like, yeah, it's going to be a lot of crazy. You're going to start seeing some crazy things because people are going to start getting like pretty much kind of like evil, doing kind of evil things. And at the time, I was like, let's see if this happens. So now that I'm in this present, which back then was the future, I said, well, these things are coming to occur. And I forget, I don't know if it was him or somebody else saying, it was a video that I was watching about how the news can now, like, it's legal for them to just make up news and just put it up there, and you can't do anything about it because they've already went to the courts and they've already did their paperwork. So we can't do anything about it. And someone predicted, it might have been Ra Imhotep or I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. There was a video I watched. It said every week you're going to start seeing new crazy news, like all the time, and it's going to be staged. Like they're just going to make it up, and that's it. And you can't do anything about it. A lot of people don't even know about it, let alone do anything about it. And then you can't go to the courts because they've already been to the courts. And they've already petitioned and got these laws passed for themselves. So Ra Imhotep was basically in his video saying, buckle up, stay inside the house. 13th Son said that too. Around the same time, they were saying the same thing. Just buckle up and stay your behind in the house. So I pretty much have been staying in the house anyway, but not because of them, but just I've been enjoying staying home lately, whenever I can get home from work. So this is crazy. So all these questions people are having about what's going on in their lives, And even I questioned, a lot of things going on in my life briefly. It came across my mind as a thought, but I just have to understand, which I'm trying to get you all to understand. A thought is just a thing. So when these thoughts go through your head, I'm a thought, and go through here, and go through here, and out through here, just let it pass on by. Because if your emotion comes from a part and latches onto it and gets in the whirlwind, it's going to go out there and be something else. And it's going to turn into a thing, like an action. It's going to be something. I'm not the type of person that like talk to you and just use. I know a lot of big words, but I prefer not to use them. I just prefer just be comfortable saying whatever, hoping that what I say will come across to you in my way. So for the laymen or the simple people or people that are just regular, I like to think that, I can cater to you when it comes to information that I know as I know it. So whatever you got going through your life, just understand that what's going on cosmologically, did I make that up? Made it up? Cosmologically, it should be a word. But, and you know what I mean too. It should be just something that you understand what's going on. Like, understand it on a different level, parallel, and how magnets are just like pulling people's spirits to do different things, and you just want to stay grounded, and you just want to keep yourself like, I'm just going to let the thought pass through and leave it at that. I'm not going to give it any life or energy, because once you give it a little energy and the ball gets rolling up here, then your ego is going to pull at it and get mixed up in with it and go out somewhere, like I just said. So you want your ego to just stay put. Tone that bad boy down. Okay? Put that beast back in the box. Because as soon as you get out there, you think you're in control of a situation. Once you're outside of this realm of where that thought was just a thought, you're gonna get caught up in the wind. And have you ever known man to like stand up against the storm and win in a situation? And I'm not talking about miracles and people that survived. I'm talking about win. Like, I beat the storm. I stood in the storm and I beat it. No, that man would not even be here to tell the story. He's gonna be gone. You cannot play with these things if you're not grounded enough to harness these energies. And this is coming from my heart. And technically, I haven't heard anybody just say that. Because a lot of my information I get from other people because I don't know. So I have to listen. But my heart tells me things too. And my heart is, I guess, changing on a different level. So I guess I'm speaking metaphysically. And it's just rolling. As I'm growing, it's becoming more to where maybe I can help somebody and just tell them what's going on a metaphysical level, and you just break it down to the physical and just keep understanding what is going on and be aware of your situations and your surroundings. Understand what it is and leave it where it is if it's not going to help you. Now, if it's going to help you, you need to jump on that. I'll get caught up in that whirlwind of getting help, getting prosperity, getting good energies coming towards me. Okay, but aside from that, you just want to chill out and just assess the situation. And I especially mean this to black females, because we are so quick to get in our emotions because our emotions have been tore down by so many people. But what we don't understand is the reason why we've been tore down by so many people in the world. The reason why. And once we understand the real meaning of why pretty much the world is targeted towards black women and hate and derogatory terms and just negative energy towards black females, if you understand why, then you would sit back and be like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. And just keep being you. Because we are what fuels the world. Another metaphysical thought. We're what fuels the world. Okay? Especially with our melanin, which is such a powerful thing, that the melanin is pretty much like, I want to say, carbon. It's carbon, like plants, the carbon that the plants put out, kind of like forms together. Not yet, babe. Not yet, babe. I'm doing a video. No, I'm doing a video. Not gonna eat? Not right now. No thanks. But when the plants oxidize, they turn brown and eventually turn black. And that's what the story of Osiris was pretty much about. How he was actually like a plant god originally. And the plant god oxidized and turned black. And that's why they call him Lord of the Perfect Black. Yeah. But also that melanin formed us in so many ways, physically and metaphysically, as the original peoples on this earth. So we should use that melanin because it has special properties, as especially black women, but everybody in the world has some melanin, except for albino people who are very deficient in melanin. But everybody that's not albino has like this melanin base. Let's say we can say that. Some of us have more than others, and the original peoples have the most. Yeah. So let's take our melanin and let's use it to fuel like gas or oil, crude oil is my point that I'm getting to. Let's use that melanin and take it and use it as crude oil. Another metaphysical thought, which is in a deeper level. Oil, Christos, Christos. Okay, anyway, let's use that fuel and let's raise up and make, like, I guess an equivalent would be like a rocket ship, or no, like Power Rangers or Transformers. Which, didn't the movie Transformers just came out? Yeah, it did. So Transformers. And we can power ourselves, which is actually more powerful than nuclear, which is synthetic, which is man-made. That melanin, we can use that metaphysically to blast into whatever we want to do. But people, we have to hold still and we have to sit tight. And we have to hold hands, just sit tight, and like we're on a roller coaster of life. Just sit tight, hold tight, and understand. And let's start building from level to level, or level to level. We can do this, but you just have to wake up. Whatever it is that you've been taught, whatever it is that you think you know in life, just understand that nobody knows everything. So whoever told you they know, they don't know. And so if you're telling somebody else, you don't know. And I'm telling you, I don't know. But let's, while we're getting the signals and the vibrations and the energies, let's just sit back and absorb them, understand them, recognize them. Then we can make the action and make it into a thing. But it'll be unified so that we can harness all this stuff that's out there. We can harness it and we can just do what we need to do as a people. And we can do this. And I don't care what anybody says. This is my thoughts. Like, nobody told me this or anything, but I believe that I know we can do it. I know we can do it. Just hold off. And so when you see crazy stuff, and people are gonna come to you like they've been doing, and you're gonna say nothing changed. No, because your mind hasn't changed. Let's change your state of mind and just sit still and hold tight and just remember. Let me just be aware of what's going on. Let me assess this situation on a level. Let me peep game real quick. Peep this game. Make an informed decision about what you're going to do as your course of action, because you want the situation to end up in your best favor, and as less repercussions as possible. Just do what you got to do. Whatever it is, just understand it, recognize it. I see you for what you are, whatever. Let me keep on doing what I got to do. And now more than ever. Because that's why things are going on in your life that you don't know why. Why are these crazy people attacking me? Why is this person suddenly calling my phone talking crazy? And I know, I just feel it that it's going on. I don't just see it. I'm sure everybody else sees it too. It's always been going on as a given, but more so now than ever. This is why. Because there's something going on that's bigger than you. It's bigger than you and your small or menial problem, which you think is so big and nobody can tell you that it's not. But I'm here to tell you it's a small problem going on in a big world. And all these little small problems is what creates a mass hysteria. So you don't want to get caught up in the panic of all these things going on. Ebola, missing planes, Israel dropping bombs on Gaza like they the kings of the world. Like, really? War in America, poverty. Detroit looked like the world coming to an end. Looks like Armageddon. We need to build this stuff up. Wake the hell up. You're asleep. This is a real live matrix. This is a real live red pill or blue pill. Real life, which one you want to take. You want to stay asleep or you want to wake up? You got to wake up. I'm sorry. You've been asleep for too long. You've been asleep your whole life. You don't know anything without sleep because things are just now changing since this energy shift. You didn't know how it was going to be. Nobody knew. We just was born. I don't know anything that went on prior to 1980. Well, about 1983, 84. So, let's get it together, people. Sit still, hold tight, do what you got to do. Don't let that mess bother you. Recognize it for what it is. And keep it moving. That's what you got to do. Keep it moving. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this pep talk and this little advice about what to do when all these crazy people are coming to you, talking to you. I hope you enjoy your night. I'm going to enjoy mine. So I'm getting ready to eat with my hubby. Then I'm going to soak in a long hot bath with some salts. I'm going to look at a little bit of YouTube videos that I downloaded. Some of my favorite people I like to listen to. And I'm going to sleep good tonight. And I hope you do the same. Bye.